Well, 5 times my phone warned me to stay safe, 6 times perhaps more. And the messages arrive like clockwork. Remain indoors, be cautious, protect yourself. Yet yesterday, as I walk into Al Khor Lulu, I saw mother comparing the rice price, children tugging at balloon, and the father chasing at each discount. Between alerts and laughter, I realize life in Qatar is both fragile and unshaken. Inside the supermarket, the rhythm of daily life pulses with its own music. Shelves stacked high with dates, spices, and sweets for Eid. Families move in cluster, their conversation weaving together like threads of a tapestry. A child's laughter echoed near the toy aisle, while an elder man carefully inspected fresh vegetables. The hum of normalcy was undeniable. Outside, the road carried its own melody. Cars line up, vendor calling, the occasional honk breaking the air. The sun fell gently across the pavement. For a moment, I felt like any other day in any other city. Yet my phone buzzed again, reminding me that this is not any other day. This was a high alert zone. The contradiction is striking. On one hand, the government's safety message are constant, a reminder of a fragile balance we live in. On other hand, the street remain calm, the market alive, the people resilient. It is as if two worlds coexist, one inside the phone, filled with warning and amplifying fear, another outside, filled with the ordinary beauty of the human life. This paradox raises a question: which world is more real? The one we live in physically, or the one we consume digitally? And my God, on social media, the story is different. The posts circulate in emergency, headlines scream of danger, and the images magnify the smallest incident into something colossal. As we say, making a nut into an elephant. The exaggeration feeds anxiety, painting a picture of chaos where daily life is, in fact, steady. And well, it is not that media lies, it is that it magnifies. A single alert become a storm, a single precaution become a crisis. And yet, when I stand in the market, I see none of that storm. I see resilience, faith, and the quiet demonstration of people who refuse to let fear dictate their lives. Perhaps it is faith that sustains us. In Qatar, as in many places touched by uncertainty, people lean on prayer, on community, on the ritual of daily life. Each shopping continue, not because danger is ignored, but because life must go on. Children must be fed, families must celebrate, and the tradition must be honored. Resilience is not loud, it is quiet, steady, and often unnoticed. It is the mother who chooses the best rice despite the alerts. It is the father who smiles at his child balloons, even his phone is vibrate with warning. It is the community of gather, shop and lives, even under the shadow of high alert. Fear is powerful, but it also selective. When fed by media, it grows larger than life. When faced in reality, it often sinks. The human mind is curious. We believe what we see on screen more readily than what we live in the streets. Perhaps because the screens are more louder, more dramatic, more insistent. Yes, the truth is simple. Life continues. The fear may unlock, but the resilience answer. Alerts may buzz, but the laughter echoes louder. As I filmed short clips inside and outside Al Khor Lulu, I wanted to capture the paradox. The aisles filled with shoppers, the road lined with cars, the banners announcing Eid discounts. All of it spoke of normalcy, yet the phone in my pocket kept buzzing, reminding me of danger. The footage is not dramatic, it is ordinary, and that is precisely its power. Ordinary life in extraordinary times is the most profound testimony of resilience. What does this mean for us? For the way we live and perceive, it means the truth is layered.
There is a truth of alerts, the reality of caution, the possibility of danger. And there is the truth of markets, the reality of daily life, the persistence of normalcy. Both truths coexist, but one is louder than the other. And the louder truth often wins in headlines, but the quieter truth, the resilience of people, is the one that sustains us. In Qatar, life continues. Family shop, children laughed, community prepare for Eid. Alert buzz, media magnifies, but the resilience remains. Well, now the choice is ours. Do we believe the louder truth of fear or the quieter truth of resilience? Do we let the headlines dictate our emotions or do we let human life remind us of strength? Yesterday, as I walked through Al Khor Lulu, I chose to believe in resilience. I chose to believe in the laughter of children, the determination of families, the beauty of normal life under the extraordinary circumstances. And perhaps that is the story worth telling. Not of fear, but of faith. Not of chaos, but of calm. Not of danger, but of dignity.